Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters. You are welcome to another episode of the Social Critic Court. Let me ask you one just simple question. Do you know the reason why you are not employed? You have completed university, meanwhile you don't have job to do. The reason is that there is something mixing. The program that you read at the university doesn't have any link with the current situation in the country in which you find yourself. Your program doesn't suit the changing situations around the world. So, the onus lies on you to wait patiently, rely on God and your government to give you a job. You are relying on the government simply because all along, governments around this world, or governments in the various countries in this world, always preach to their citizens that they are the very people who will give them jobs. So citizens should vote for them. In fact, they should exercise their franchise for them. And when they come to power, they require jobs that they need. The comfort that they need in their lives will be given to them. But what we see, when these so-called people come into power, they find it very difficult to give employment to the massive population growth that they are battling with. They find it very difficult to give jobs to the increasing number of unemployed in the country, simply because governance in and around this world have failed to develop tailor-made programs at the universities, higher school of learning for their citizens. And this has given the leeway to the authorities in this world, foreign authorities in the various universities in this world, to always mount traditional programs, courses or programs which are obsolete. In fact, they are highly outmoded. Those programs doesn't have any concept. In fact, it doesn't have any intercourse with the government's agenda. You cast your eyes around, and what you see is that even the reason why the various universities around the globe were formed or were established, the current situation prevailing in those universities have already defeated the essence of establishing them. The idea on the Pandora boxes of the authorities in this institution of learning is just to generate money. So if there's the need to train teachers, they will continue to train teachers up to the time that, or up to the level that teachers are no longer needed. When they realize that Nursing is what the citizens are interested. They will continue to train nurses up to the unexpected number. If it is drivers or mechanics that they want, or the citizens are interested in, these are the very thing that the authorities in the university will think about. They will continue to roll out programs which doesn't have anything, it doesn't have any connection with how the country is being run. And since what is on the lips of various citizens in the country is that if you read this program, that's the cheapest way of getting job. It has made would-be glad ones so gullible. They just pay monies and enter into these programs, thinking that they have ready jobs. In fact, they have ready paid jobs. My brother and sister, in this modern world, most leaders have failed. All that they think about is just to implement flagship projects that will help them to get money into their pocket as quickly as possible, neglecting how to mold the country towards the expected level that we all need. There are some countries in this world which construction of roads is something that is serving like an albatross around their necks. Meanwhile, the education system are failing. There is high unemployment rates. Citizens are always crying of non-availability of jobs simply because the leaders have failed to apply what we call the need principle. These leaders have failed to come out with pragmatic measures of how to manage their social, economic, and political services. So when citizens complete university, you have to always wait on the government to be given employment. A serious government who have developed a Joseph style, who have developed a world-connected need principle, who know that for this sector, I need this number of doctors. For this sector, I need this number of nurses. For this sector, I need this number of artificial intelligence experts. They plan ahead. But those countries without these principles are always wallowing in a quagmire of unemployment rates, high unemployment rates. Citizens are forced to pass through a rigorous procedure before giving jobs. When you look at it clearly, those who are even take jobs are being extorted. You realize that those even workers who are even paid working presently are forced to attend workshops. They are forced to write exams without syllabi. The essence or the rationale of this workshop, seminars, exams, and so forth is to delay the rate at which citizens will come to the government for increase in salary. So when you find yourself in a quagmire of indebtedness, always as a worker, simply because those governments in those countries have failed to apply what we call the needed principle and the Joseph style. So my brother and sister, if you find yourself in a country where you don't have ready paid job, please think twice. As for government, their stay is ephemeral. Governments are run, they are formed by people who have designed a well-structured program for themselves to make proper ends meet, to continue to rule the masses. So the onus lies on you as a citizen that any time that you are going for a program at the university, my brother and sister, think twice. Other than that, you'll be caught in their web. Read a program that even if there's no paid job for you, you can be on your own. Being happy in a country where things are not done right is for yourself to be what? Self-independent. Thank you.